Good afternoon guys, my name is David and you're watching VivaLaAutomotive. Today I have a very special video for you which was shot all the way back in March during my last day in London before leaving because of the coronavirus pandemic. And what else could I do on my last day in London other than visit my favorite car dealership of all time and arguably the best car dealership in London, Joe Macari's Performance Cars. I have been to this dealership many times before and every time I come there there's something absolutely incredible in their stock, but you'll see it for yourself in just a minute. But before we start the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel to help it grow. Joe Macari Performance Cars is a dealership in the south of London, which predominantly specializes in classic and new Ferraris. But they have or had in stock pretty much every special car you can think of. I have been to this place many times over the years and have seen, for example, this full carbon Enzo, these two Ferrari F40s, or these two Lamborghini Miuras. The great thing about this dealership is that there is a service center parking lot nearby, which is accessible to the public and often has some automotive hidden gems. I've seen a Lexus LFA, Ferrari F50, LaFerrari, Enzo, the ultra-rare Ferrari 250 TR, or my favorite signal green LaFerrari there. And I'll be going there in this video as well, so keep on watching until the end. Just looking at the showroom from the outside here, you can see the amount of special cars in there. So, let's go inside. Alright guys, so I'm now inside the Joe Macari showroom and let's go for a quick walkthrough. Just here by the entrance we've got 4 out of the Ferrari Big 5 cars, starting with the 2013 Ferrari LaFerrari, then moving on to the 2002 Ferrari Enzo, then the F50, and over here finishing the Ferrari F40 from 1987. So the only car that's missing is the 288 GTO from 1984. But what a lineup this is. And here in the back we've got 2 other Ferraris, also very special ones as well. The LaFerrari Aperta from 2017 in this black launch spec next to an even more rare black Ferrari Enzo. Moving on, we've got 3 Ferrari F12 TDFs. This one finished in this red, just don't know what shade it is exactly. Then this one, which I've seen on the road like 2 years ago. Black paint, red lining, and the red prancing horse here on the wheels. Very special indeed. And then this more basic yellow one. But here we've got this very special 812. This car is finished in the very rare shade of Atelier Verde Metallic. Comes without the usual Ferrari badges on the side, with silver TDF rims, silver brake calipers, and silver prancing horse logo on the rims. Such a classy and special spec on this 812. Moving on here to this side of the showroom, we have got this lineup of Ferraris just by the window, joined by a Fiat 500 with a Tiger inside of it, and on the right side we have got the Aston Martin Vanquish Zagato's shooting brake, very special car, the Aston Martin GT12, great sounding car, and then finishing this triple we've got an Aston Martin Vanquish just normal coupe, but still very special and very nice looking. And I think that this was the launch color on these cars as well. Then moving to the opposite side again, we've got this black 458 Speciale Aperta 1 out of 500 with the exterior stripe matching the interior stripe on the seats. Very nice indeed. And then here we have got perhaps the most special car out of them all in this showroom, the Ferrari 250 California, finished in black paint and hidden behind these ropes here so that I cannot get any closer. Just casually passing by a Ferrari Dino here, we've got this Lamborghini Miura SV. And I know that it's an SV because it lacks the eyelashes here and has these kind of ducts here as well. And it has a very interesting orange/brown interior. But that's about it here, just a bunch of other Ferraris. But then there is this Dallara which caught my eye because it's a quite unknown car company. But look at this finish, a full carbon fiber body, and it's a green carbon fiber as well. And this interior, finished in white leather. Not sure how practical the white leather is if you want to race this car around the track or just use it. And it has a manual transmission as well. And there behind it is the McLaren 675 LT, which has depreciated a lot in the past few years, and I think that this one is now worth around £200,000, which I think is a bargain in comparison to the original price. Now moving on to the final part of the showroom, we have got this Porsche 918 with Weissach back and this blue Ford GT. These are not very common here in the UK. I think I've only seen like 3 thus far. And then a lineup of Porsches, old Porsche GT3 RS, Porsche GT2 RS with a matte carbon fiber hood and this sticker logo on the hood as well, which is classic for the Porsche GT models. Then a Speedster and one more GT3 RS finished in the Spider-Man spec. Then in the final part of the showroom here, we have this DeLorean DMC, finished to look like the time machine from the famous movie Into the Future. I'm not entirely sure how the movie was called, but you get what I mean. Then this Ferrari 599, and moving on to these 2 racing cars, the Ferrari F355 Challenge and the Maserati MC12 Challenge as well. I'm not entirely sure about the name, but a very special car. I think 1 out of 20, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to have to research this. So let me do a quick little walkthrough here for you. So first of all, we've got the Ferrari 458 Speciale, finished in, I think it's Grigio Silverstone. A beautiful black and white stripe, quite a minimalistic spec. There's a basic 458 in the back, as well as here, this time with an Italian stripe. But of course I would have the 458 Speciale anytime over the standard 458. Some classic Ferraris, Mercedes 190 SL next to a Ferrari 275 GTB / something. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest, but finished in beautiful silver, and the owner has got a racing helmet placed in the back here. That's goals right here. Racing your Ferrari 275 worth like £4 million. And moving over here to the corner of the entire parking lot, there is a Novitec and Largo Ferrari F12. I'm not entirely sure how many of them they made, but I'm quite sure they're pretty rare. I'm just not sure I'm a big fan of this olive green wrap or paint or whatever. I usually really like dark gray paints, but this is not it. I don't like this one. But here, looking at it from the back, you can see how much carbon fiber there is on this car. Full carbon fiber splitter, carbon fiber on the lights, spoiler, and then back in front on the vents as well. I mean, overall it's quite a cool car. As I said, very rare to see, but not as cool as the F12 TDF in my opinion. And that's everything for today's video. Sorry for sounding nervous or weird while I was walking around the dealership, but there was complete silence and I didn't want to annoy the other customers who were there with my YouTube stuff. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more automotive content every week, and in the comments below let me know which one of the cars in today's video was your favorite, and if you know any other better car dealership than Joe Macari's. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully see you next time.